my brother Don, who passed away this last March. He loved this part of the country. He traveled up here quite a bit, and he definitely would have made it here for the wedding. And as all the Curtis family knows, Don had a way of showing up unexpectedly at different places. And so I did not bring his ashes today. But, you know, recently I came across a letter he wrote to me about a year ago. He was in bad health, and he was concerned about his maybe losing his home and so forth. And so this is what he wrote to me. But this is how he closed the letter. I miss my family and good friends up north. Best wishes for you and yours in these difficult times. I will move myself soon, but I do not know where. Maybe Asheville, North Carolina. So that's for real. I just came across that. I just couldn't believe it. And also, I wanted to mention one other person we lost quite a while ago, and that was Amanda Kuhlman. And for all the Avondale people I mentioned earlier, I just thought that they would all appreciate the remembrance. I think they've all carried her with them all these years. Special thanks to everybody else that couldn't make it. I wanted to actually have a brief toast to everybody that couldn't make it today, so or at least an acknowledgement to them. And then special thanks to Nick. He is just incredible. I've never seen anybody that was a groom that was so actively engaged. Most just, for me, it was just do what you're told, stay out of the way. I did that. But Nick is actively engaged in planning all this. Tim, incredible ceremony. Your careful choice of words. When he gets in public and he speaks, it's always overwhelming to me, and your sense of due care and choice of words, I think that's exactly why Renee and Nick chose you. Thank you to the bridesmaids over these last months, all the emails that have gone back and forth, planning out the details. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? What dress? And all those kinds of things. So that was very interesting to watch that. Thank you, Nick and Dave, for all the effort to plan out every little detail of everything you've seen over the last few days. Everything had so much thought that went into it, and I think you all have a clear sense of that this evening. Pay attention to the music. It's all carefully chosen. And if you don't like Bryan Adams, just leave now. So you're going to do Bryan Adams. Let's see. To say the least, I think Gay and I feel like we've hit the jackpot twice. The first time was when Kelly and her family, her sister Jessica, and Connie and Steve Andorfer came into our lives. And of course now the second time with the Halton family and Karen and Richard and Brian and Laura. And so this has just been just a terrific time. And also, I don't want to forget everything Karen and Richard had done with the decorations, the transportation, getting everything here, scoping out the location. Just an incredible amount of work, and so thank you for that. Also, thank you for being so welcoming to Renee and bringing her into your family these last few years. And I've just heard nothing but the best about all of that. And also for bringing Nick into our lives. And it's a gift from God, it really is. And speaking for Gay and I think some of you have heard me say this before. When we had our first child, we were prepared for it, and so we adjusted to having one kid very quickly. We thought it would be very easy when we had a second one, and it wasn't the baby, Tim wasn't the baby, but we just weren't prepared. We just didn't know what it was like to juggle two kids. And then when Renee came along, it was like she was always there. We were bracing ourselves for what's it going to be like. Two is good. What's three going to be like? But it was like she was always there. And I think it's the same thing with Nick. And now that he's come into the family, it's like he's always been there. He's already very much a part of the family. So I guess I don't have anything else to say. I hope you haven't forgotten anybody or anything. But thank you all for being here tonight.